Hey y'all, this is Keith Marchiano, Vice President of IT for OneSource Imaging Solutions. It's a Wednesday. I'm gonna wait to get some more people on live and start talking about a serious issue that occurred last week, entered into this week, impacting many small businesses here in the Baltimore metro area, throughout Maryland as well. So, give it a little bit more time. Apologize for the mess on my wall as the Baltimore Orioles are stinking it up here in my office and on the field. Yeah, they'll rebound. Great coaching. Going through a bad slump. So it's about 3:02. Wanted to give it a few more seconds and then we'll get on to the topic at hand here. So in today's topic, I wanted to go live. Again, I run the IT division for OneSource. We do managed IT services, consulting, and strategy for small business, as well as cloud services, which include your Microsoft Office 365, and using a good partner like Microsoft Azure data center, as well as other data centers that have service level agreements, redundancy, and business continuity. So yesterday, unfortunately, I heard some bad news, and anybody that's in the IT world never wants to see this happen to their clients, obviously, to their business, no doubt, but to really anybody. It's a violation from a standpoint of servers crashing, people losing revenue, and losing productivity. So yesterday, one of my centers of influence, one of my partners, informed me that a client of theirs was looking for some cloud help, and to give her a call, gave me their phone number. So I called this lady. She owns her own business, owns a kind of a promotional products business here in the Baltimore area, and she informed me that the IT company that she was using, their cloud server had crashed on Friday, which is really a bad signal, because Friday to Tuesday is bad enough that she had no access to her QuickBooks, any of her client files, and her email, totally down. The worst part in regards to this is this firm provides cloud services and IT strategy to a variety of different accounting firms. They specialize in the accounting industry here in the Baltimore, Maryland area, and accounting firms who have financial data of their clients. Some of their clients may be accessing that data, and certainly employees accessing that data were unable to do so. Reading the tea leaves, if you will, I can only assume on a couple fronts. What I know for a fact is from Friday until Tuesday, clients had no access to their data. The IT company themselves, sent out an email informing their clients they're sorry about this, they're feeling horrible about this, however they're closing their doors. So that makes matters worse. They did, by all standards, say, hey, here's a couple other IT companies that can help you with this, and we're going to try to restore your data. As of today, an update today, in talking to that business owner, she did say she was able to get her data back. So, what am I understanding from this? She chose an IT partner that had cloud services, and a lot of business people say cloud, they get all giddy with excitement that they don't have to buy hardware anymore. Reality is that all cloud solutions are not the same. You really need to dive into regards to that, and I'm going to give you 3 to-dos at the end of this discussion. So today she did get her data back. So that says to me is that they had backup of their files, but not business continuity. So the difference there is that in the event of a server crashing, things like that, a true state-of-the-art cloud data center with servers should have business continuity in event that their data center fails or the server hardware fails. So that's step number 1 as a business owner or anybody watching this. If you're looking to go to the cloud or have your stuff in the cloud, who is the data center that's being hosted with. A lot of managed service providers like myself kind of do a white label and say, hey, we're providing it. Okay, what's your service level agreement? What happens if your servers fail? How quickly am I going to get back up? What's the downtime? What's the business continuity solution? Those are things you need to ask your provider. If they don't know, you call me and I take care of you. But so the business owner did get her data back, but 5 days, 6 days later, she was down. And she's a pretty small company, so imagine an accounting firm that has 30, 50 employees and several hundred customers. Not good. So what I want to talk about right now is what you can do, 3 simple things you can do if you're thinking of going to the cloud. 1, choose a IT partner that knows what the heck they're doing in regards to cloud strategy. That's number 1. The IT company that went out of business, they are well known in the area. I have no doubt that they know what they're doing. So that's 1. 2, it's in regards to what we talked about before. Ask them the questions that you need to ask. Who are you partnering with? Is this your own cloud server? Did you build the servers yourself, or is the data center, are they the ones managing this? Really big questions in regards to that. If you need to know more, you certainly can reach out to me. I can give you like a 10-point checklist, and certainly I can help you migrate to the cloud. Those are biggies. The other one is the business continuity. What is your assurance or assurance to us that if your server does crash, meaning if your hardware crashes or your data center crashes, what is your agreement to me, the Mr. Business Owner and your customer, on how quickly I will be back up and running? If the answer is anything greater than, let's even say 4 hours, walk away. Walk away from it. Typically, a good data center will have redundancy at another data center, or they will have a business continuity solution in their data center to fail back to your local office. Either way, those are some really important questions in regards to that. The last piece is how quickly are you going to upgrade hardware? How quickly do you refresh hardware? Meaning, how often do you do it? Is this a server that you built yourself, and it's a Dell server that I can buy online myself, and you refresh it the same as I would every 5 years? That does you no good. You want somebody that has enterprise level infrastructure in place, redundant power, redundant internet, redundant servers, redundant switches, redundant firewalls. The key word, redundant. Make sure that's in place, and how often they refresh that hardware. The answer should be 3.5 years. They say typically every 5-6 years. Walk away. So unfortunately, lessons learned for a lot of companies out there, and again, it really pains me when I hear those things from the standpoint that there's so much great technology out there, and we've advanced so far that missing those steps and not keeping up with the technology can wind you up in bad waters, meaning not able to perform, you're still having to pay your employees even though they can't perform, hoping and praying to God that you get your data back and that you're able to access your stuff, that your customers don't get mad at you and roll out of town. Lots of issues on a 5-day down cycle. So that's pretty much it. Again, from a standpoint of these issues, you can peruse our website at osisit.com. We are a straight-up partner with Microsoft, who has data centers throughout the U.S., Office 365 for their email, as well as we have a second cloud provider called Green Cloud that we partner with as well. So we always try to find out the right things. We get assurances from them that they are refreshing the hardware. What are they going to do in the event that infrastructure goes down, and how quickly are our clients getting back up and running? So we handle all those things I told you to ask for you. That's what you hire us for. to be your IT strategy consultant, your CIOs and your IT managers, outsourcing it as a small business and not having to pay the people to do it for you. So thanks for listening. Again, anybody that's affected by this outage, again, my condolences for you. I'm praying for you that your business gets back up and running without too much of a loss of revenue or loss of credibility. Again, thanks again. Go to osisit.com. You can review our cloud services and feel free to reach out to us at itsolutions@osisit.com. All right, have a great Wednesday. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching.